Welcome back. We are just one day away from the Friday Night Frenzy on Channel 3, and our sports crews have been traveling across the state for the best high school games.
And we're not just talking high school, we're talking college too. UConn men's basketball will keep that #1 ranking. Sports reporter Marc Robbins is here with everything you need to know. Marc, tell us about it.
Well, they're going to keep it for at least a few days. They have a big game coming up Saturday at Villanova, but last night, as the first time they were ranked #1, they came up with a huge win at home against Creighton, and really was all about being #1 and the fact that the big fella was back. Yes, Donovan Clingan, back from that foot injury that caused him to miss 5 games. Didn't play a whole heck of a lot, about 15 minutes, which was as expected. Had 6 points, few blocks that were scintillating and got the defense going. And you know, the Huskies knock off an 18th ranked team in Creighton and hold them to under 50 points. And this is a team that averages into the 70s. So they did a great job defensively. They crashed the glass. Donovan skipping like he's 7 in the playground. So he was having a good time. And the crowd was magnificent. A sellout, a whiteout. They were out standing in line for hours in, Mike, as you know, the cold,
it was freezing
weather. So, you know, it's such a tough place to play when you get the students there and active. And, of course, when the Huskies are so good and they win it, they were up by 20, they win by 14, and they're still #1. But Villanova on Saturday is going to be really tough. And it's in Philly, too.
And the women are on the right track, too.
Yes, now 11 in a row after beating Seton Hall on Wednesday night. Now, they started very slowly, but then Paige Beckers got things going. She had a huge game. She wound up with 32 points in the victory as the Huskies roll over Seton Hall. They've won, as I said, 11 in a row. They're now ranked 9th in the country. They were already all the way down to 18th, and they have worked their way back. They're working their way up into a high seed in the upcoming NCAA tournament if they keep winning. Got a big game a week from Saturday at home against Notre Dame. Have another game in between, and then they played South Carolina, ranked #1, on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yes, right before the game. So you can check out the UConn women, and then you're going to come over, of course, to Channel 3 and watch the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
That's great. Wow.
What did you call her this morning? Paige Buckets?
Paige Buckets.
Yes, that's what that's her name.
And I think Roger called Donovan. Donovan was clinging on like a Klingon. I think that's a Star Wars reference,
Kling
right?
Kong, he likes to be called,
Star
too.
Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah,
Notice I couldn't correct you. So.
Now, what is the game of the week?
The game of the week, that's very important to talk about because Bristol Central and Newington girls basketball ran away with it. We only had 50 votes. I want to make sure that our audience gets out and votes every week on WFSB.com. Go to sports, go to the game of the week button, and then make your vote count. So we'll be out there. Newington, an outstanding team that is 9-2, made up of a lot of juniors, and that one right there. Bella Kakuta just passed the 1,000-point mark in her career, and again, just a junior.
Wow.
She's outstanding. This is a really good team that can go very far in the state tournament in March. So watch them against Bristol Central that's having a pretty good season as well. That's a 5:30 tip on WFSB.com and WFSB Plus.
Perfect.
Great. Wonderful.
So.
Well, we'll see you for Friday Night Frenzy.
Oh, we have a blast doing it. We can't wait.
Great. Thank you very much, Marc.